I'm a huge Conor McGregor fan, and I know for, the past couple of days I'm not making UFC videos, and I knew complaining, oh my god, look at you, just making WWE videos all over again. Okay, it takes time. UFC is just more complicated than WWE, because we know that in WWE, it's more about the entertainment part, and UFC, it's more the technical part, and in order to analyze those technical shits, oh my god, that's a nightmare. However, today we're gonna talk about the guy who runs UFC, period. Conor McGregor. And I know that a lot of you out there, a lot of you are Conor McGregor fans, but the fact of the matter is that you still wouldn't know a couple of facts about him. So, welcome to Extreme Jaw. Today we're gonna talk about top 10 crazy Conor McGregor facts you didn't know. Number 10, likes lots of love before a fight. like Ronda Rousey. McGregor claims to not be one who is into superstitions and traditions, but there is one thing that he always does before a fight. Has as much sex as possible. He admitted this to be true during one of his stops on Conan O'Brien. O'Brien opened with, "This is an old maxim in fighting that you have heard about over the years. Abstain from sex before a fight. Where are you in that category?" McGregor told the world that wasn't something that he followed at all, and definitely has as much sex as possible. Number 9, truly hates Jose Aldo. It's been quite a while since McGregor beat Jose Aldo and took the title of featherweight champion, but even before the two knew they'd be fighting each other, McGregor has been throwing shade and mouthing off about his opponent. In 2013, MTV UK ran a special called The Rise of Conor McGregor, in which McGregor opens up a ton about his life and about fighting in general. From the very beginning, even in these very early pieces of footage, McGregor talks about how all he thinks about is fighting. Even back then, he was talking about professionalism, how to fight, how to move, and all the stuff. But when the interviewer brought up Jose Aldo, McGregor replied with, "Man, I would fight that guy in a heartbeat. I would fight any one of them in a heartbeat. I will go forward and I will go at them. There is no opponent. There is no Jose Aldo. Who the fuck is Jose Aldo? There is no one." Number 8, he also hates dieting. Okay, just like me, except the fact is you're ripped and you're a champion. I'm a fucking loser. Oh my fucking god. It's not a secret that athletes in any sport have to stay on top of their physique and athleticism. For McGregor, the story isn't any different, and it's actually the part he hates the most about fighting. On top of having to be in the gym all the time and maintaining training, McGregor has also to watch intensely how he eats to ensure that he's in the tip-top shape for the fights. In an interview with the Toronto Sun, McGregor admitted that he can't wait for the day that he doesn't have to count calories and watch what he eats anymore. "I look forward to the day when I'm old and able to eat what I want. I'll be a little happy fat guy." Just like me, McGregor, just like me. Number 7, he supports same-sex marriage. In 2015, one of the biggest news stories that swirled nationwide was that the United States and many other countries legalized same-sex marriage. Even though McGregor is famous for spending a lot of his time trash-talking other people, he showed his true colors when he stood up for legalizing same-sex marriage in Ireland in May of 2015. He tweeted on May 19, 2015 and said, "Myself and my team are urging everyone to please vote yes to equality. Every human deserves equal rights. Hashtag we are all one." Oh my god, that's so sweet. Straight Blast Gym of Ireland, where McGregor trains out of sometimes, was also on board with calling fans to say yes to legalizing same-sex marriage. Luckily, McGregor is one of those celebrities that often uses his popular platform to spread the word about important issues, such as how he did in this case. Number 6, he supports fans selling his autograph. People who are actual fans of McGregor know that he hasn't always been this extremely wealthy man with fitted suits and a hot lifestyle. Before he became the notorious Conor McGregor, he was actually living with his long-term girlfriend on welfare. Outside of that, his career path was taking him down the road of being a plumber, right? So it's safe to say that McGregor knows what it's like to be a little broke. Oftentimes, McGregor is confronted by people who want autographs just so that they can, resell whatever item he signed and resell it on a profit. While a lot of people might have issues with this, McGregor respects it and doesn't mind signing the autographs for people who might not be true fans. Number 5, his walkout music is a tribute to Ireland. One of the most marketable things about Conor McGregor is that he is Irish. I mean, seriously, Irish blood always fights. He has the accent, the look, and is all about flaunting his true heritage. In true Irish McGregor fashion, even his walkout music is a tribute to his home country. In his walkout music, McGregor features Sinead O'Connor, who is a famous singer-songwriter. During his second fight in UFC in Boston, he was asked if he wanted shipping up to Boston by Dropkick Murphys to play, but McGregor wanted O'Connor instead. He later goes on to say, "That's some real Irish shit, that's some go-to-war shit." Number 4, he bet Dana White $3 million. Well, for those that watch McGregor during his interviews, weigh-ins, or fights, it's easy to see that the guy is incredibly confident in himself. Many even call him cocky and a little bit too pretentious, but most of the time he can back it up. To most, it may not come as a surprise that McGregor, as confident as he is in his own abilities, bet president of UFC Dana White $3 million that he would beat Chad Mendes by the second round of UFC 189. This fight was already an intense one because McGregor had to drop 27 pounds just to be in the same weigh-in class as Mendes in a little over a week. In the end, though, White didn't end up accepting McGregor's bet. Number 3, the UFC made $7.1 million of one fight. More often than not, McGregor is always talking about how much money he has made the UFC and how much he'll continue to make them during his fighting career. With every fight that McGregor is on, it's pretty much expected that the fight is going to make millions of dollars. Another cash cow for the UFC's female fighter Ronda Rousey. Her net worth from UFC fights alone is over $8 million, according to MoneyNation.com. When McGregor and Aldo were set to fight, it was forecasted to be highest earning UFC fight in history. After Aldo pulled out and Mendes was put in, the gate went even higher than the UFC expected. The Mendes versus McGregor fight made the UFC $7.1 million. They even had to add bleachers at the venue. Numero uno. Actually, it's number 2, but I'm trying to learn Spanish. Oh, freak it. Alright, he tore his ACL in a fight and still won. Obtaining big injuries during fights is something that's very common, especially in the UFC. Anderson Silva is infamous for the way his leg bent when it was broke in UFC 168 against Chris Weidman, and Holly Holm is known for handing Ronda Rousey her hardest loss of all time and a broken jaw. Extreme Jaw, number 1, and it is time! His fastest finish was 4 seconds. One of the most infamous fighters in the UFC, known for the fast knockouts, is Ronda Rousey. Her fastest record is 14 seconds against Kat Zingano, what the fuck is that name, alright? In which she won because of an armbar submission. Her longest fight that she still won was 4 minutes and 49 seconds against Liz Carmouche. McGregor, believe it or not, has a fight that finished faster than anyone else in the UFC. Unfortunately, the fight was not a UFC fight, so it doesn't go down in their records. At Immortal Fighting Championship in 2011, McGregor finished Dautre in a whooping 4 seconds with 2 hits, and he delivered one last punch before the ref broke them up. After the news of this fighter Dwayne Ludwig came to his own defense and said that he also had a knockout of 4 seconds, even though in the records it's listed as 11. It's time! Cause I made this UFC video after so long time. It's your duty, well actually I'm not gonna say duty, I'm gonna say responsibility to click that like, comment, share and subscribe button. Please do that. I love you and Extreme Jaws love you. This is Shoro Bacharya signing off. Mwah! Fuck this shit, man, I'm tired.